This week, Spirit Airlines will end service to nearly a dozen cities as the low-cost and now bankrupt carrier fights for survival. The airline, based in Florida, is laying off staff, grounding planes, and slashing its flight schedule. Kris van Cleave shows us now what the cuts could mean for everyone who flies.
Spirit Airlines flights are departing Oakland this week on a one-way trip. They won't be coming back.
Please don't go. Stay here. Don't leave.
The struggling ultra-low-cost carrier is slashing its network and cutting costs as it searches for a route back to profitability.
Not happy about that. It made it pretty simple to kind of fly into the Bay Area from Las Vegas.
And it's not just Oakland. This week, Spirit will drop service to 10 other cities while grounding plans to launch service in Macon, Georgia. In the coming weeks, Spirit will also exit Hartford and Minneapolis. Steve Harvath found a cheap Spirit flight from Portland, Oregon to meet family in Las Vegas, an option he won't have again.
I think it's unfortunate to have less options, and I think it just makes it easier for the larger airlines to have a little more leeway over the consumer.
That may happen as Spirit exits. Higher fares may follow, says airline industry analyst Henry Hartevelt.
Spirit is the incredible shrinking airline right now. And unless there are other low-cost airlines that compete with Spirit on these routes, consumers should expect to pay more.
Spirit has struggled post-pandemic after a failed merger with JetBlue as flyers have shifted to a more premium experience. The airline plans to furlough a third of their flight attendants, seek pilot pay cuts, and ground planes while reducing its flights by 25%.
Do you have any interest in buying Spirit?
We are not working on buying Spirit.
Barry Biffle is CEO of Frontier Airlines, Spirit's largest ultra-low-cost competitor.
There's too much supply in general.
Does Spirit need to go out of business for that capacity issue to be addressed? Does an airline need to fail?
They don't have to, but I think that is one of the unfortunate outcomes that could happen. But there has to be less capacity for everyone to be healthy.
Last month, United announced it would add 15 new routes, hoping to capitalize on Spirit's cuts. CEO Scott Kirby.
I think the ULCC model is going away, but I think there's always going to be robust competition, particularly for price-driven customers. Some airlines will fail, some new ones will come up. It's not just about price, it's about the value and what you get for it.
Do you expect some of the airlines that are at the table to fail?
I do.
Now, obviously, Spirit disagrees and has pushed back on its skeptics about its decline. In an email to employees, Spirit's chief commercial officer called these cuts necessary changes in order to position the airline for the future. And late yesterday, I should say, Spirit received hundreds of millions of dollars in financing, something the airline calls significant progress in its bankruptcy restructuring, Tony.
All right, Kris, thank you very much. Rooting for them.
Yes.
I like to have a price point all the way down the line.
All the way down,
there.
yeah. But it does sort
places.
of makes you wonder if people are not taking to these low-cost carriers. What does that mean for the majors? Are they going to bump their prices?
Yeah, that's true.